Okay, it's enabled on my YouTube, and then I could go in my thing there, my group. Okay, this is amazing, y'all. Okay, so this is like crazy cool. Okay, so right now I'm on my phone. Let me show y'all. My phone is on. I'm in the car, but I just dropped my son off at work. Look at this. Okay, so this is the thing, and there's so look. Okay, let me tell y'all something. There is so many ways for you to stream. Okay, you hear me? Whether you have it doesn't take a lot. Now what I'm using is the Osmo Creator 3 combo, and right now I'm on my computer, and well, I have my computer in the car, but it's actually doing through my phone because I was monitoring it, and right now I'm streaming to my TV station and all of that stuff. Look, y'all, because I'm in the car. Okay. And so there goes my computer, me kind of moderating it. And then if I go in the back here, as y'all know, a thing inside of our creative space, we also have a live stream where we can stream to multiple platforms right here. Like, I can just turn this camera on and then it start immediately just streaming to the platforms. And then, like, if you want to take it to the next level and everything, we could also stream through EVMux to get you like a encoder type deal. But this is also on the Roku channel. So if I go over here to like my regular creative space stuff, and as y'all know, we have a TV station called CSA TV, and it's still playing. It's playing over here as well. Look at that. So over here to like my regular creative space stuff, and as y'all know, we have a TV station called CSA TV, and it's still playing. It's playing over here as well. It's playing fun. It sounds funny. Look at that. I don't know if that audio is funny because on my Facebook it sounds right. Now on my YouTube, so over here to my regular creative space stuff, but on Facebook it sounds normal. See, look, I go on Facebook. It sounds normal. It sounds funny. Okay. Look at that. I don't know if that audio is funny because on my face. Now, let's go back over here to YouTube and let's see how it sounds. I think that is like the most coolest thing like ever. And it's not getting hot right now. Okay. So, I'm going to put this right here. Okay. So you could, oh, that is so cool. Like, I have a magnet thing that's in my car. And let me go over here real quick to YouTube. Okay. And I got too much stuff probably going through my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is like, girl, what is you doing? Lace up your boots. Yeah, I love that song. Put on your backpack. Dun dun dun. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. I'm just going on the creative space over here. Because on the TV is... No, okay. We are live. We are live from right there as well. And if y'all can... Okay, great. Thank you for letting me know that y'all can hear me. Oh, we got somebody in the chat watching. Lace up your boots. Yeah, I love that song. Put on your backpack. Oh my God. And look at the... Look at the... Yeah, look at the quality of that. Okay, let's ride around then. Let's ride around and talk and blog. Okay, we talking and blogging today, and we definitely testing this thing. Okay, so I'm using the Osmo, and the way that I'm streaming, I'm going to close my computer down. I'll go back to it. But the way that I'm streaming today, creatives, is that we're not using an encoder. So let me explain to you what exactly is an encoder. So an encoder is something like you have virtual encoders, and then you also have like regular encoders. When I say non-virtual encoders, like hardwire encoders. So encoders, what most of y'all used to is more like your StreamYards, or those of us who use like EVMux, or if you're an OG streamer, we use Wirecast, right? And it's crazy. I still pay $100, $100 and something dollars, or whatever it is, annually for my Wirecast subscription, and you need to use it. I just haven't used it in a while, but I still have it because, you know, like back in the day, they had it where you could buy Wirecast for like $720, and you were like grandfathered in. And so then, of course, and it was a lifetime license. And so the only thing we had to do when they went to a subscription-based model was that we had to pay $119 a year for support or whatever it was. But we was grandfathered in on the Wirecast Pro. And so since I was grandfathered, that's how long I've been streaming. Since we were grandfathered in, you know, we paid a little $100 and we get all the updates and stuff like that a year. But this is how like awesome streaming really has got, because now it is so when I tell you guys, if y'all commented, I'm gonna look at it later because I'm on the camera and I can't see it and I don't have the computer up. But the way live streaming has gone now is amazing, because it has become so affordable. And when I tell you it has become so affordable, people are always telling me, you know, Lady Hell, how do I start my video podcast? Lady Hell, how do I do this? Or Lady Hell, how do I do that? And it's not hard, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all the basic thing for streaming. And right now I am streaming from the car, okay? Now, the one thing is gonna be important is your video and your audio, right? Because you wanna have clear audio. And that's because ain't nothing like having a good view, but then the audio. I'm gonna go to the other Walmart. I'm gonna go to the Walmart in Louisville. So let's drive. Y'all gonna drive with me today, because I really want to see how it works, like when you go in here and there and everywhere. So if it tunes out, that's because that's me testing. But I'm gonna drop this gem on you when it comes to live streaming. Okay, I have all types of cameras. Anybody who know me, you know, most people like purses. I like cameras. And electronics and all that stuff like that, right? Where some of you might be happy with a $4,500, $5,500 Louis bag or whatever. I like Louis, so I'm gonna say a Louis bag. I like that too, don't get me wrong. But if you tell me, hell, you want a camera, or you want like a Louis bag, or you want a Chanel bag or something. I don't even like Chanel. Let me stop. Now I wear Chanel because I don't wear Chanel. But you want the newest monogram Louis Vuitton thing, or do you want the Canon? Not the Canons. It have to be a Sony. Some type of Sony mirrorless 8 million. No, you want the Hasselblad. I'm like, give me the Hasselblad, Alex. I take the Hasselblad. Right, Hasselblad is a really good camera, y'all. If y'all are into cameras, you know what a Hasselblad is. But anyway, you know, that's me, right? Now, if you told me an Hermes bag, then I might say I take the Hermes bag, Alex, over the camera. But if it ain't a Hermes bag, then I think I'm gonna go for the camera versus the Hermes. But anyway, you know, and everybody was like, oh, I want something affordable and all of that. Okay. I always say you invest in something that you're gonna be able to use in a couple of years. You don't want to be replacing your camera 6 to 9 months, right? You don't want to be replacing stuff, having to replace lenses and all that. And so I have tried them all, from $10,000 cameras all the way down to $99 cameras, and some $49 cameras, and some cameras that I'm like, why did they even make this camera, right? Because I done bought it, tested it. If you go to my house, I got an area that's full of cameras, and the different cameras do different stuff. I done did all the on-the-go type cameras. Y'all remember when Mevo was a thing? I still have my three Mevos cameras, and all of that, because, you know, it promised this beautiful 3-point setup, and it does. I mean, it does an okay job for what it is, but it wasn't something that I was that I would have been like, Oh yeah, I mean, was it worth its salt? Depending on the use case, right? But then I kept seeing this camera that I'm on right now. Okay, this camera that I'm on right now is the I had the DJI 2. Yeah, if you're in the creative space, you remember when I went and got it. Then I didn't like it, and the only reason why I did not like it was because when you went to live stream with that thing, like, the video came out beautiful, and we could do some 4K stuff and all of that. And I still have that camera. It's in the pile with the other cameras that I don't use, but it's over there. And my kids would use it sometimes, just to do some stuff or whatever. But it was a good on the go type camera. I had all the lenses and all the, because it comes with magnetic lenses and stuff. And I had all that little stuff, fisheye, wide eye, anamorphic eye, all these lenses and all that stuff. Because y'all know when I be doing something, I go down the rabbit hole with it. And so then I just stopped really using it because for my use case, it wasn't efficient for me. And so then they came out, it was like a year or so after that, they came out with the Pocket 3. And and most people was like, no, just keep your Pocket 2. You don't need that. It's not, it's not this, it's not that, yada, yada. And so I was like, okay. And then finally, I said, you know what? Because I did wanted something that was on the go, that was small. I have DSLRs, right? Because those are small, but I wanted something I can legitly just put in my pocket. I mean, not put in my pocket, but put in my purse. If I want to pull it out, I can pull it out. If I needed like a stand, either I can make a stand or not. And I was like, okay, so let me just go ahead. Look at this, so beautiful. Okay, I stay off Louisville Lake. I'll show y'all the lake. See y'all, the lake's so pretty. But y'all can't see it. It's so pretty though. Sometimes you fail to see what's right in front of you. But anyway, fix this. But anyway, so I like tested. I did. I tested a lot of cameras and stuff. And so I said, well, let me try this one. And so I ended up ordering it because I thought I had ordered another camera. Everybody would say it was good, and it really was. It was legit good, but it was like still bulky. And I'm like, what if I'm on the go? If I want to pull out my camera, either take something or maybe even go live, baby, the Pocket 3 did not leave any crumbs on the table. Okay, so I had got it for myself, and right, and then of course y'all know my husband. He's a podcaster. He was like, hey, you really ain't gonna really use that. Let me have that. Right. And so then I actually started using it because not only was the use case for like just on the go doing stuff, but let me tell you where this thing beast at. You can use this thing you can plug this up to your computer as a webcam, and it's plug and play. And if I tell you, right, I'm like, I don't have to set up set up a whole cam. I don't have to worry about if it's a battery charged or not charged or whatever, because it's USB-C and it plugs right in. It don't even matter who computer I'm using. I can use any computer I'm using. And then I was like, okay, cool. And of course it has up to like 4K streaming, all this stuff. And I was like, oh, and it's quality. And then I put some lights and stuff in front of it. And then y'all, when I put the lights in front of it, and it gave me literally the same quality that my DSLRs would give me. And also I have cinematic cameras and stuff that my cinematic cameras will give me. And I didn't really have to fool with the settings that much. Light make everything pretty depending on how you use it. But when I seen that, y'all, oh man, I just missed my exit. Hey, y'all ever do? That's what I get for talking. But this is a great test because I'm really testing this, and y'all get to test it with me. See, Main Street is my exit, and it's closed, and I'm supposed to. Oh man, I feel so touched, like really touched, because I just did something stupid. Oh well. Anyway, I'll take the next exit and turn around. Okay. So if you're driving down 35
going south and you want to exit Main Street to go to the Walmart in the Louisville, guess what? The exit is closed. So you need to take Garden Ridge before, or whatever that street is before. Otherwise, you're going to have to go all the way down here to, what's this, Fox or 121 Business, one of them, and turn around and, yeah. Anyway, Lord, what was I saying? I was saying about the, my bad. I was saying about the computer. I mean, not the computer, the camera. And so I was able to put, like, you know, I even did like a 3-point light. I did it like studio type setup. And I was like, oh my God, this is phenomenal. You telling me that now what used to cost people an initial $1,000, you can get this one camera for $700, and I think it's, when I got it, it was $599. And then they put the tariffs on everything, and I think, y'all, it done went up to $799. Okay, because I got it with $599. The Creator Combo pack thing, yeah, it was $599. Because I got me one, and then I remember like the next week or so, I had got my husband one. Then the next week or so, I went and got me one, and then it had went up to $699, and I was like, oh, I know this thing didn't just go up. I should have got 2 of them at one time, right? Me being cheap, like, let me test it out, because what if I don't like it, right? And then I did like it. But anyway, but it's the Pocket Combo Creator. They sell them on Amazon. You can go to the Osmo website as well. They sell it on there. You can get them over there. And guess what? It's not just the camera, because it comes with this thing right here. It's a magnetic lapel. Okay, well, once I get to the parking lot, I'll pull it off and show y'all what I mean. I'm just driving, but it comes with a lapel, right? And so you can position this any place you want to. And I like this. This is cool. And I do believe you can hook up to 2 of these, because you can buy an additional one. But I also, okay, now let's get into this audio. I also got, of course, this came with it, right? The lavalier thing, it comes with it. But I also have the Rode VideoMic Duo. Well, I got one set is, we have the Duo, and then the other one is just regular or whatever. But it's the Rodes. That's what I'm talking about. The Rode VideoMic Duo, where you can do it, where you can have the receiver, and you can either do like a one-on-one type person interview, or you can have 2 of the little lavaliers, and you can do a 2-person interview with your Rode, with the Rode VideoMics. And I really love those. And so I even plugged my Rodes up to here to see what happens when I do like a 2-person interview, where I have, you know, a microphone on one person and another microphone on the other person. And we got the little handle thing, like it's this little handle thing where it looks like a microphone, but it's really the receiver in there. And it, like, you know, where you can go like that and stuff, like an interviewer and all of that. And that worked too. That worked real good too. When I connected it to here. So I was just like, if I was starting out, that's what I would get. I'm legitly telling y'all, that's what legitly I would get. And I tested it today in a live stream situation. Like I've live streamed from my office. I've live streamed from my house. I've live streamed, like I've done it with this particular camera. And I'm like, and y'all know I'm random, so I'll just start testing stuff out the blue, because I have my camera in my backpack. And I was like, you know what? Let me test this in a live stream environment on my Wi-Fi, you know, at the event. So we were at the Girl Win Anyway event, and I pulled the camera out, and then I plugged it up to my computer, because I went through my EVMux, so I used it as a webcam. And then I was just in there, it was the last speaker or whatever, and I wanted to test it out. I'm like, oh man, I wonder how would this work. And with the Wi-Fi, I mean, I think they do got Wi-Fi there and everything, but I didn't know the passcode or nothing. So I just had my own Wi-Fi, and then I was using the onboard camera. I did not necessarily like the onboard camera, because it gave us the really good look, but either if I was in a live stream situation, without access to an actual, because there's a couple of ways that I can get around that, but I would need an external microphone for that. So either I could have plugged up my Rode, because I did have that, and probably the sound would have been better compared to the onboard thing, but I would have to test it in situations to see. Now, there was a situation, I didn't test this particular camera, but I had tested a DSLR, but I was kind of holding it, and then I had the Rode hooked up to my husband when he was speaking, and the audio came out phenomenal, right? With that as well. So in a live stream situation where there are speakers, and let's say maybe you couldn't necessarily get to the speaker to put the lav on them so you can get the audio, I would say I would use an external source, like like maybe the Rode. I have to test it. See, that's how I found out. That's how I find out stuff and how stuff work, y'all, is literally by trial and error. And many of y'all are afraid to trial and error, right? Because we want everything to be perfect. And when it comes to streaming and all of that, is the lighting situation always going to be perfect? No, it's not. Okay, is the audio and all that good stuff is going to be perfect? I'm sorry, it's not. But at the end of the day, if you're like me, and I love to stream on the go, I love to add to the experience, where, some people don't like that, but I love to add to that experience, especially when it comes to things of God, to definitely let other people experience that, right? Because the streaming for me is more a form of evangelism. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I do it, or when I do it, I used to do it all the time, right? And any of y'all who've been knowing me for years, y'all know I still do. I have a production company where we could, we go and we can set up multi-camera live streams and all of that. And like right now, as I'm going live on a DJI, I'm going live in multiple places, and you're like, hell, how in all of Adam in the I know y'all like, how in all of heaven and earth are you going live? And you going live from the Osmo, see, and it moves around with you. You're going live on the DJ Osmo, and right now you're streaming to 2 Facebooks and what am I on? Oh, my YouTube. And I'm on my YouTube, and you doing this from the camera, and you inside of the car, and your computer is closed and it's not on, but you streaming, right? That, my dear, is a creative solution, and that is something that we offer here at the Creative Space Academy. So y'all can visit us at www.thecreativespaceacademy.com. Okay, so thank y'all for vlogging with me today. It was a wonderful let me see if anybody, let me go here because I'm about to go inside of the store. It was a wonderful 25 minutes with everyone. Okay, I appreciate y'all. Let me refresh over here on my computer. The Creative Space Academy. And you look at that, we still live. So thank y'all for vlogging with me today. It was a wonderful look at that, y'all, we live. Go here because I'm about to go inside of the store. That is so cool. 25 minutes with everyone. And thank y'all for the engagement. I appreciate y'all. Let me refresh. Thank y'all for the engagement on YouTube. Okay, let's go over here on Facebook. All right, Miss Erica said, hell, what is you talking about today, girl? Listen, let me tell you something. Engagement. All right. Thank y'all for the engagement on YouTube. Okay, let's go over here on Facebook. Listen. All right, Miss Erica said, hell, what is you talking about? Oh, look at me. I'm live on everything. That is so cool. Y'all, look at that. And it stayed the whole 24 minutes, or did it freeze up? Well, girl, Miss Erica, I was just testing. I was testing the different ways. I was testing the different ways that I was just testing the different ways that you could stream using your DJI Pocket 3. Today I had a bunch of different ways to stream. Like we streamed on what did we stream? We did EVMux today because we was hooked up today as a webcam, and then right now I'm streaming directly through the app on the phone, so I'm not able to put any oversprings or anything like that. But even streaming through the app, this is phenomenal. Now I wish it'll be a beast if this thing connects you to your YouTube. That would be I mean, not YouTube, your TikTok. But I'm probably sure it could somehow, and I'll figure it out. But it need to have a way where you can do it to your TikTok as well. Because if we can bring this thing inside of our TikToks, listen. You talking about videos on point. Listen, videos on point. Shout out to Mimi. She had your girl looking right today. Yeah. But anyway, all right. I'll talk to y'all later.